Sagittarius, I'm Lisi the High Priestess, and this can resonate in your past, present, or future conversations that you're having. Okay, this is a brand new channel. Okay, so with my old name, press like, subscribe, notification. With the notification, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. Okay. I get the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. I see you renewing a contract, okay, or another year at this job, okay. Um, Refinancing something, buying another car, buying another house, okay. I see you doing a lot of paperwork, okay. Also buying a new lock, another doorknob, okay. A new key to a new lock, a new home, okay. It looks like a doorknob and this is the key, okay. Also finding the key to this safe, okay. Also renewing your passwords. You're going to have to do that, all right, if you work a lot on the internet. The Two of Coins. And I see you locking up on a place, okay. You're locking something up, okay. Something very important to you, okay. I also see you going back to an old job, doing something that you used to do. You're going back to that, okay, because maybe a job has ended. Also, I feel like you could be an accountant, and when you're not doing accounting, when the season is over, you find a different job, okay. um a lot of paperwork, okay. So I see you talking to someone, telling them like what they do for a job, or you're telling someone, I'm back at this old job, I only work part-time. Someone could be part-time. You're part-time working somewhere else, having to look for another part-time job, okay. But I feel like your old job gave you a job. Blessings to that, okay. And also you could be working two jobs temporarily to finish. I feel like paying off a house or something like that. You're trying to pay off a house, okay, or give car payments, or trying to buy another car, so you're getting a part-time job or something like that. Or someone is, this young woman is, could be your child. Your child is getting a part-time job so they can afford buying their own vehicle, afford their own home, afford their own lifestyle, okay. Or this is you, you're leaving your parents, okay, and you're leaving the nest, or someone's leaving the nest. They want to become independent. They don't want to have to need you, okay. They still show up at your house on Sunday trying to eat your food though, okay. I feel like your kids are always going to be your kids no matter what, okay. I feel sorry for you if you do not have a good mother in your life, okay. The Page of Cups and the Chariot card. The reason why I'm saying this is because I constantly talk about people's parents. Not all of our parents are healthy parents. They are humans too, and they tend to F up, okay? And we can't always allow our parents to think, just because they're our parents, that they can keep coming into our house when things aren't going good and messing up our home, because they can't have their own home together. I feel like someone had to grow up really fast because their parents were not. Okay, because someone's always had to be a mom for someone, okay. And so you feel, I don't see the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't I mean, I don't see that, but I feel like that's what Spirit is telling me. Your parents could live off of you, okay? Or you could still be living off of your parents, okay? And now you're not, okay. Now you're not. Now you're living independent. You could have your own partner, okay, because the Empress, okay. And someone here has a silent partner, I feel like, or someone's secretly married, or you're secretly married, or um someone has a wife, okay. They mind their business. I feel like someone's minding their business, okay. I feel like someone met someone at a very young age. They were with somebody for a very long time, okay. Someone could have left their parents' home at a very young age. They've always been by themselves, okay. And things could be changing here. Someone could be moving back in with their parents, okay, because now they're single. So someone here, okay, someone is back to being single. For another person, someone refuses to go back home to their parents' house. Like, I'd rather just get my life together and not be with my parents at all. Someone doesn't want to go back to their parents, and someone does, okay. You could be dealing with your children, because if your child has recently got divorced, of course they're going to want to come and move in with you. They're only there temporarily so they can make money and get out, Okay, you could be that mom that's helping. Also, I feel like if you're one of those women that left at a very young age because your mama and your dad never helped you out on anything. Okay, so you know that you got to make ends meet no matter what, because you don't have anybody to give you that kind of helping hand. And I feel like you want to be that helping hand for your children. If one day, things weren't, to be happy go lucky, they could come to you, the Emperor card, or you could be this man, because here's the couple, the Emperor and the Empress, the Two of Swords. But I also feel like there's a couple here that is closing the door on someone. Okay, you can't go back to mom and dad, or you don't want to go back to this person you left. Okay, so you could be kicking them out of the house and leaving them out, like changing the locks. Okay, or you're changing the locks on someone in your past. You're like, you can't come back here. You can go anywhere else, but you can't come here. Someone is trying to beg you back too. Okay, you could already be in a relationship, and you hear that someone tells you that they still miss you or they still talk about you, and you're like, well, that's too bad. They didn't know how to appreciate what they had when they had it. Okay, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you really try to make it work with your partner. Okay, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups, even when you guys are having bad times. Okay, I feel like you're very attentive to your partner, or you try to be as attentive as you can be to your partner. Blessings to that notion, and that's for people that are in a relationship. Okay, but let me continue with the scenario, the Justice card, because I like telling stories. Okay, so it may not be your story, but it could be someone around you, or just listen. You never know. Okay, um, I get a whole crowd. Okay, and the full card. Okay, also, like, someone is scared, or someone thinks too much of what people are going to think about the relationship or how they're living. I'm sorry, and someone needs to hear this. It's better to go back to your mama alive than go back to your mom dead. Okay, and or to your parents. Also, who cares what other people think? I was telling this to Scorpio. Was it Scorpio or Libra? Be careful on wanting what somebody else has, because once you have it, you're gonna see it takes a lot of work. Relationships take a lot of work, a lot of compromise, a lot of forgiving, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges, temptation. And when you're by yourself, the only thing that's most tempting is hooking up with someone. Okay, but at the end of the day, some people want to go through their struggles with a partner, and that's what they choose to live. So we have to be very careful what we want, because like I said, you better be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. You might get into a relationship. You might get someone that cares and provides for you, but they're hardly home because they're always at work. If you want someone that has time for you, go get you a bum. Someone that isn't going to provide for you, isn't going to pay your bills. But even having that, like I said, they're missing half of the time. You're going to be by yourself anyways. Okay, or two people that work a lot, having to find a schedule where they have time to make love, where they have time where the children are gone, where they can have time to for itself. You better be someone that loves family. Okay, also looking at morals, integrity, lifestyle. Like, sometimes you marry someone that isn't like you so they can ground you, and sometimes you marry someone that's just like you so you can learn how to get along. But do they ever challenge you? Some people like to be challenged in a relationship, and some people don't. Some people want to just, go on a routine that happens every single day until they get bored of it. Okay. But, all relationships, all connections, all of them, every single one of them take a lot of work. Okay. So I feel like you're working on yourself, okay, to become a better version of you, to attract. Okay, whether you're at your mama's getting it together, whether you are with your husband getting it together, whether you're with your wife getting it together, at the end of the day, sometimes when we're so used to in a routine, we forget about ourselves. And every day is like just waking up, eating, shitting, and sleeping. And sometimes we need something to wake us up, so we have goals in our life, and we look forward to certain things. Okay, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords. I feel like someone gets home, the Justice cards, and they pass out. Okay, The Four of Cups ignore you. Three of Cups, they know you're going to take care of the home. Okay, it's a repetitive cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and it's like when you're waiting for them to get home and just talk to you, they crash out, or they just have sex with you and they just automatically go to sleep. Do it all over again in the morning. The Ace of Pentacles. But someone wants this. Have you ever lived a life where you hardly saw anyone? Yeah, you guys were always drunk. There was no kids. You guys were always messed up. There was no kids. There was no stability. It was just blowing in the wind. At least you know they're going to come home. They're going to eat. They're going to sex you and they're going to go to sleep. Some of us want that. And there's some of us that don't. Some of us want more. Some of us want to go out and spend time in Mother Nature. Some of us want to go and experience life a little bit more. So sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Both times, you heard what I said. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.